Okay, here we are again, and this time
Say the word. I apologize.
there are no gigantic iron golems chasing us. So we're gonna buff and prepare for this next big fight.
I need it. I am ready. Let's go to work. Assist you in any way possible. I await your words. I am summoned.
Ready and willing. I hear you.
Yes.
Okay, let's do this.
Very well.
If it's a fight you've won, you've got it. The monks have hired mercenaries. Kill them all. Okay, okay. Great. We're stuck here.
I stand ready.
Here. Understood.
What would you have of me?
Yes. Yeah. Sure.
What needs to be done? What should I do?
Cast that spell, please.
I attempt.
Is he silenced? Gradius is silenced. The Duger Bolter is this is no good.
At your command.
Your life
But I
holds no
cannot show you
promise.
any mercy.
I listen.
At your service. It is a shame that we must resort to violence.
Okay, that was pretty easy.
Orders? Understood. I'm listening. Agreed. Done. Done. All right. All right.
We go. We act. We go.
You have my attention. Agreed.
Alright, now is the time. Gradius is still silenced.
Standing
Okay,
by.
good. Now we can cast a spell. Now it's time for a little bit of a haste job. First we'll save because this plan, this scheme may not work.
Good. Sounds good. Sure. Fine, fine. Okay. Fine. Sounds good. Okay. Sure. Good.
And that is how it's done.
Just say the word. Very well.
Visitors at the gate. Interesting. You came from the 10 Towns, yes?
Yes, we did.
It is as I suspected. I am Malavon, patron of House Despana and Archmage of Rilauven's Sorcere Academy of Magic. I have something you need. You have something I need.
Is this Malavon a human or a drow?
Please enter my camp and accept my hospitality. Either my allies or I will harm you.
Very well.
Just one moment. Sanctrin! Maglasilopsuras! Thank you for accepting our hospitality. As I previously stated, I am Malavon Despana. This man is Kadresh Olonrai, a respected member of the Church of Veron.
Kadresh Olenrai, I welcome you to Akkiorl Kulg and hope you can be of some assistance to us in our endeavors.
We are assisted by Bisra Arabani, formerly of the Church of Lolth, now a faithful member of Rilauven's Church of Veron.
Visra Arabani, assisting in only the most elementary of ways, I'm afraid.
Now that introductions are all out of the way, let me tell you of our plight.
Very well. Wait, Malavon Despana. I heard that he was killed in the raids on Dorn's Deep 3 years ago.
It is not surprising to me that you have heard such things. You probably also heard that he was a raving maniac who sold his sister into concubinage, yes? Let me tell you what happened, in my own words.
One moment, I'll record your tale in my journal.
An interesting story, no? The unfortunate consequences of that ruse are all too apparent now. Please allow me to illuminate the relevance of your current situation to my own.
Very well.
Several decades ago, Rilauven was engaged in a civil war. The ruling matriarchal theocracy of Lolth was overthrown by rebels working with the relatively egalitarian Church of Veron. I was part of the group that overthrew the Church of Lolth. I managed to turn most of the wizards of Sorcere against the matriarchy. The masked traitors, working against their own houses, like Visra, ensured our victory.
What does this have to do with the current situation?
The Civil War weakened us for over a decade. When we chose to expand our influence in the Underdark, we encountered packs of driders that the previous rulers of Rilauven had created without regard for the consequences.
How many driders were there?
There were dozens of the miserable creatures creatures spread throughout the lower regions of Dorn's Deep. To my dismay, I discovered that my sister Guinevere was among them. I thought she had died years ago, before the revolt. The Driders were not content to live off of our scraps in Dorn's Deep. We cannot rightly blame them, as they only exist in their horrible state due to the curse of Lurth. Now, however, they have turned against us in force. The Driders, led by my sister Guinevere, have chosen to ally themselves with the Legion of the Chimera in the Seven Hand. They have placed themselves in strategic locations throughout the Underdark to prevent our passage. Yours too, I imagine.
Why did the Driders form this alliance?
We believe that the Legion of the Chimera has promised the Driders a magical process by which they may create more of their kind. Normally, such a transformation requires the intercession of a handmaiden of Loth.
Blasphemy! As if their original crimes didn't demand their curse, they continue their profanity.
Calm yourself, Isra. You are no longer a member of the Church of Loth. You need not shout curses and crack a whip every time someone swats at a spider's spinnings.
After 2 centuries of being a High Priestess of Loth, some habits are hard to break, Archmage. It is as easy for you to stop weaving magic as it is for me to avoid thinking like a matron mother.
True, true. But back to the matter at hand. We need your assistance. This compound is one of the only safe havens we have left near the surface. We dare not leave, lest the Driders take over this location as well.
So you want us to clear out the Driders?
Yes. The Driders are in a series of caves to the east. We believe that is also the location of whatever is transforming our captured allies into Driders. I have attempted to divine what wizard is behind this, but he or she is magically shielded.
How will we know when we have taken care of the problem?
When you find and destroy whatever is turning the drow into Driders, the Driders should lose their interest in harassing us. Also, if you happen to see my sister, please try to convince her to return here, to the camp.
Such sympathy for a wretched member of the old regime is sad, Malavon. Despite, nay, in fact, because she is your sister, she never spared you the whip, Mala Ilharn.
I am the master of Sorcere. I can be sentimental if I want, Kadresh. Now, if you need any assistance in the form of healing, speak with Vizra or Kadresh. If you are in dire need of magical supplies, I have some items you may be interested in.
What can you tell us about this area?
This cavern is quite large. Underdark merchants frequently gather in the south after rising up from the huge canyon that lies beyond. There are steam pools to the southeast. Every once in a while, you may find a mind flare and its thralls there.
What can you tell me about the
Underdark
merchants?
merchants often have a bizarre variety of items for sale. If your tastes are not particular, they may have something of use to you. Be careful, though. They will kill you if they think there is profit in it.
What can you tell me about the mind flayers?
Mind flayers are extremely intelligent, powerful creatures. They hover near the steam because they love dry climates. Recently, several of them took control of the Zainda citadel to the northeast. They think little of humanoid life. To understand the significance of that statement, consider the fact that my people, the drow, are not known for their mercy or pity. To the mind flayers, we are cattle to be fed upon.
Let's see what you've got. You know what? effect here is very annoying. I'm going to see what I can do about it in the options. Let's save first. Ah, thank God.
Ready and willing.
Thank God. Alright, let's go back to talking to him.
Very well.
Greetings again. With what can I help you?
Okay. Some good spells. Improved haste. For all allies in the area of effect. Mass haste. This is what I want. This is awesome. What is Soul Eater? This spell deals 3d8 damage to all living creatures within a 10-foot radius. Any creatures that die, their essence is turned into a 3-hit dice skeleton under control of the caster. Also, for each creature that dies in this manner, the caster receives +1 bonus to strength, dexterity, and constitution for 1 turn. Interesting spell. But it does 3d8 to all living creatures within a 10-foot radius. That's not bad. I'll try it. Power word sleep. Agonazer's Scorcher. This is with the Jet of Flame. Do we have Ice Storm? I'm not sure.
I am needed?
We do have Ice Storm.
I'm here. I shall see. Very well.
Greetings again.
Trollish Fortitude. The spell imbues the caster with the resilience of a troll, allowing the caster to regenerate 5 hit points per round, up to his or her maximum hit points, and it lasts for 20 rounds. That's pretty cool. What's the Bruiser Staff? It's a 1d. It's a +1. It has a +5 enchantment. Sure striking. Wounding. Stunning. It's a good quarterstaff, but I wouldn't want Gradius to get too close to his opponents. But it's good if he's forced to. Still, it's not a priority item. Will he buy anything? Buy a gem! It's ridiculous how we have to... I think that's a bug, that we have to identify all these gems and such. He'll buy that. What did we just sell him? Bracers of Defense +2. And now he wants to buy it for a lesser price? I don't think so. We need to identify some stuff. The Shackles of Roa. It's a +1 flail. +2 strength on wielder when struck. Melee only, not cumulative. Okay, that's pretty cool. Battle Axe +1. Bracers of Defense +4. Let's see about our spells. Mass haste. And what else? Trollish fortitude, maybe? There are some fun 4th level spells that we're not using because we just have this buffing spell, the Stone Skin. But the Stone Skin's proven very effective. The spell creates emotion of fear within the area of effect. All creatures affected by the spell flee for 5 rounds. This spell creates a brilliant globe of magical energy that streaks forth from the caster's hand to unerringly strike its target, much like a magic missile spell. 1 missile at 7th level, an additional missile at every 3rd level after 7th, in other words 2 missiles at 10th, okay. Each missile is 2d4 points of damage, and then bursts in a 5-foot radius concussive blast that inflicts 1 point of damage per level of the caster. 12th level wizard can conjure 2 force missiles, each of which strikes for 2d4 plus 12 points of damage. Creatures taking damage may attempt a reflex save to negate the concussive damage, but those struck directly by a force missile receive no saves and will receive full damage. The 1st level wizard spell Shield will absorb the force missiles harmlessly, including the concussion damage. Okay. I'd rather have an Odalux. What are some... oh, now we don't need all these hastes. Let's get a Dire Charm, a Fireball, I like Stinking Cloud, but I also like Slow. And I like Invisibility Sphere. Let's do Invisibility Sphere. Okay.
Aye. It shall be done.
Yes, what do you need? I am Vizira Arabani, First Order of House Arabani. I doubt I can be of any more assistance to you than the males, but please ask. You seem rather cynical about your role in this affair. Equality, they promise. I risk my life and soul to help topple the priestesses of Lolth, and I get sideways glances and whispers everywhere I go. I became a masked traitor for Varun because I saw that I was going nowhere in my house. Did it work? Not quite as I had planned, and okay, blah blah blah. I don't care about your backstory. At least you're alive. Resurrection is very expensive. How much is the, It's cheaper for her to do it than for the scroll to do it. I'm getting tired. I've got to go.